Hey, I'm here at Leesburg Falls this morning. Just above the falls is this spring house. I think you can see it right here. A lot of you are familiar with this area. And this spring is a great place just to come and get some water. My family likes it. We come and fill up our jugs here every now and then. It's good tasting water, very high quality, and it just comes from a natural spring, and it just flows all the time like that. When Jesus was in Jerusalem one time, he was there at the Feast of Tabernacles, or the Feast of Booths. And while he was there, part of that feast, at the pinnacle of the feast, they would send someone to a spring, and they would come back with this water, and they would pour out this water. And right as they would get ready to pour the water out, the whole crowd would be quiet. And right at that moment, when the whole crowd was quiet, kind of like if you've ever been in church and somebody's cell phone went off, but right in that moment, it was Jesus who interrupted the silence. And he yelled with a loud voice while everybody was quiet and waiting for that water to be poured out. He said, "If anyone is thirsty, let him drink from me." And he also said that if you drank from him, that springs of living water, just like this spring here, springs of living water would flow from you. And in John, it says that those springs that he was talking about, those springs are the Holy Spirit that he was promising. So for those of us who follow Jesus, there's the Holy Spirit in us, and it's flowing through us. And the idea is that we are to bring refreshment and sustenance to the world around us, just like this spring does. A lot of people come here to get their water. Some people, this is their main source of water here in this area. And it's a constant source of refreshment. I've hiked over here on a warm summer day, and it's been nice to come over here to the spring house and fill up a water bottle and take it with me as I head on down the way. If you head that way, you can hike past the Leesburg Falls, and it's just a nice little hike down there. But this spring, it gives sustenance and it gives refreshment. And that's what the Holy Spirit is supposed to do through us as Christians. It's supposed to bring refreshment to the world that is weary. It's supposed to bring sustenance to a world that is thirsty. And so I want you to pray today that God will show you a way that you can bring refreshment. You might say, well, how in the world can I bring refreshment? How can I bring sustenance? I'm locked down. I'm stuck in my house. You can pray for somebody. You can send a note of encouragement. You can give somebody a call of encouragement. So there's several people in our church that I know are calling people, visiting when appropriate, doing everything they can to bring refreshment to others. And that's the Holy Spirit doing his work through us and bringing refreshment and sustenance to the world around us. So pray that God will reveal to you the way that you can bring refreshment and sustenance to this world. And let the springs of living water that Jesus puts in you, the Holy Spirit, flow through you.